Spiewak has struggled shooting the ball a little bit this year, but she's a shooter, so look for her to get that going.
Right down to a Tuso. And the first bucket of the afternoon. This Providence team coming into the season losing some of their scoring threats from a year ago due to transfers and graduation. How do they find buckets early? And Butler's found back
to get the ball inside and play through Baskerville, but Butler's really, that's going to be a big focus for them, and they're not going to allow that.
Baskerville double teamed on the baseline, soft touch, and it goes down for 2 points. There's Ellen Ross, first touch of the contest for her. Kick out to Caceres, who knocks down. And Chanel Williams pushing the pace.
Butler seems to be settling for the three a little bit too much earlier. I'd like to see them try to get into the paint more.
And we got Dawn is because of her toughness. She throws her body around on the floor all throughout the game to make winning plays.
Yeah, she took 30 charges last season at the JUCO level.
Them are making their Butler debut. A lot of new faces for Kurt Godlewski this season. And in a game where they have not played yet this season, adds a little bit to the learning curve.
Yeah, to have your first game be a Big East contest, it's a big challenge.
Geary finding a cutting Mary Baskerville and a thing of beauty. But the last couple have not gone down.
Yeah, that's not something you really want to rely on in a game like this.
Geary backing down Caceres in a silky finish with the offhand.
Trying to do on offense and does a great job of running the team.
Numbers for Butler with Baskerville trailing behind. And now it's back to 5-on-5. And a good take to the rack, and Butler will get their first points in the American college system, which is interesting. A lot of folks don't realize the difference in teaching technique between the FIBA rules and the American rules. Gotta love the fight from Dumont in the post going up against Mary Baskerville. Dump down to Baskerville, and on the second entry pass, 10 points on 4 of 4 shooting for Baskerville.
Again, really great to see her bouncing back after a tough game at Marquette.
Great take that time from Adika. Cooper doubled on the elbow. Afosa Aguabor ripped momentarily by Ross. And now Spiewak triggers and hits a three. Biggest lead of the night for Providence. Ross, rhythm 3-2. Spiewak from the other side. This finally gets it into the hands of Liv Orlando. Spiewak open. 3 to long 2. Third opportunity for Butler. Baskerville, good footwork underneath. Goes with the offense. Been a few minutes without a whistle. Back and forth play in Hinkle Fieldhouse this afternoon. Great cut from Liv Orlando, and it rolls down.
Fantastic find by Alice in the corner there rather than trying to get it up over Mary Baskerville.
Spiewak in transition. Cans it from downtown. 17.
Coming into the end of this quarter, trying to force it into the paint and play through there.
Deep shot. That one goes down for Julia Fabosi, the freshman, getting on the board. Spiewak tried to feed it down to Geary. Ross saves it back into the hands of Spiewak. And the shot clock resets because of the change in possession. Spiewak, great pick from Geary, and she won't miss that one. 20 points for Spiewak this afternoon.
Providence just really not allowing anything.
And a great take from another three from Fabosi goes down.
Yesterday, they seem to have a short memory here today.
Geary whips it into the corner, and Spiewak. Butler with a last second opportunity, and Ross knocks it down. So a consolation going into the halftime break. 49-24. Can you believe?
Just tried to force it.
Strong take from Adika and a chance at the three-point play.
Adika's really been a bright spot for this Bulldog offense. She's very strong, good at taking it to the rack, finishing through contact. Yeah, it looked like a couple possessions they switched to a little matchup zone, just trying to throw something different at Providence to try to slow them down.
Butler trying to make 3 consecutive successful trips down the floor. And a strong take from Adika, and muscles it up and down. Caceres dumps it down to Dumont. Back out to Adika, who hits a triple.
Today.
Adika pulls up and drains another, this time from the corner. E1 debut.
She's going to be a handful this year for Butler's opponents.
And Spiewak right back the other way. Aguabor kicks it back out. Sampson, her first shot goes down in a Providence uniform. Freshman. Adika, why not? From the left side this time. Providence's Spiewak did to Butler in the first half. And now Sampson from the corner hits back-to-back triple. Ross out to Dawn. And now a Tuso driving hard to the dish and a strong two-point take. Here's a Fosa Aguabor going to the left. Walled off by Adika. And now Sampson, a little Euro step to the cup.
Down out of his zone.
Geary rips it down to Cooper and a great finish underneath. Caceres out to Ross. Adika in and out. Good rebound from Dumont, and a 3 falls for Caceres. You think she's a player that could play at the next level?
I think she is. Anytime you have size like she does, great pass down to Geary.
School never really took the weight training and conditioning that seriously in high school just because she dominated everybody with her size.
Get back into this game a bit.
Spiewak now out of the ball game.
On the defensive end, that's just so hard to overcome when you have someone who's such a good rebounder and good at protect first game.
That's a high standard to set.
It is.
On game 1 for Adika. It'll be fun to watch her go up against some of the conference's best, particularly when Butler gets some of their personnel back. Genesis Parker, a great